What if I told you that mastering English fluency isn't about memorizing thousands of words or spending years in a classroom? What if there was a simple yet powerful trick that, if you practiced diligently, could transform the way you speak, the way you express yourself, and ultimately the way people perceive you? This is I Went to London, Lesson 46. You can watch all previous videos on my channel in a playlist I Went to London. My name is Sam and I want to share a story with you. I grew up in a small village in Italy where English was something we only heard in movies. My family ran a little bakery and our world was built around fresh bread, morning coffee, and conversations in our native tongue. English wasn't something I ever thought I'd need until I had to. When I turned 18, I got the opportunity to study in Australia. It was a dream come true, but when I arrived, I realized something terrifying. I couldn't speak. I knew basic words, but when people spoke to me, I froze. My sentences felt broken, my accent was thick, and my confidence was non-existent. I remember standing at a coffee shop trying to order a simple cappuccino, and the barista looked at me with confusion because my words didn't come out right. That moment stayed with me. I knew I had to do something drastic if I wanted to survive in this new world. That's when I discovered a method that changed everything for me. The 1-3-1 formula. I didn't learn this in a classroom. No teacher taught me this. I figured it out by watching how native speakers talked, how their words flowed effortlessly, and I wanted to sound like them. And today I'm going to share this with you because I know how painful it is to feel like you can't express yourself the way you want to. Here's how it works. You pick a speaker you admire, someone whose voice, tone, and confidence inspire you. Maybe it's an actor, a public speaker, or even a YouTuber you love. It doesn't matter who it is, as long as you resonate with the way they speak. You take one line they say, listen carefully, and then pause. Now repeat that line 3 times in your own voice. Do this slowly, then a little faster, then at full speed. Then you move on to the next line and do the same. One line, repeat 3 times. You do this for an hour every single day. Sounds simple, right? But let me tell you what happens when you do this consistently. Your brain starts absorbing the rhythm of English, your tongue gets used to forming the sounds, your ears start recognizing natural patterns, and suddenly your sentences start flowing effortlessly. It's like music. When you listen to a song enough times, you start singing along without even realizing it. This method does the same for your speaking skills. I introduced this trick to my friend Maria, who moved from Brazil to the UK. She had the same struggles I did. She was scared to speak because she thought people would judge her accent. She felt stuck, constantly translating in her head before speaking. But when she tried the 1-3-1 method, something incredible happened. Within a month, she started sounding more natural. She didn't hesitate as much. She felt comfortable jumping into conversations. One day she called me and said, "For the first time, someone told me my English sounds beautiful." That's the power of this technique. I've also seen this work for my friend Ahmed, who came from Egypt to work in Canada. He had all the technical knowledge in his field, but his English was holding him back. He would avoid meetings, skip networking events, and feel frustrated when people didn't understand him. But after applying the 1-3-1 method, He started sounding more confident. His boss even noticed and gave him a bigger role in the company. Just because he worked on his words, his entire career shifted. Now let's be real. I know 99% of people won't do this. They'll hear this technique, think it sounds interesting, but they won't apply it. They'll say, I don't have time, or I'll start tomorrow. But here's the truth. If you want to be fluent, you have to commit. It's not about learning 50 new words a day. It's about practicing the same words until they become second nature. If you spend just 1 hour a day on this, in a month you'll see a transformation. In 6 months, you won't even recognize your own voice. Imagine walking into a room and speaking with confidence. Imagine giving a presentation at work without second-guessing yourself. Imagine traveling to a new country and blending in like a local. That's what fluency gives you. It's not just about words, it's about opportunities, relationships, and the way the world sees you. So here's my challenge for you. Start today. Pick a speaker, pick a video, take the first line, pause, and repeat 3 times. Do it for 1 hour. Come back tomorrow and do it again. And if you're serious about changing your English, leave a comment below and tell me, I'm in. Because the only difference between where you are now and where you want to be is the action you take today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing to invest in yourself. And remember, fluency isn't a dream, it's a skill, and skills can be mastered. I believe in you, and I can't wait to hear your success story.